Hi,
Hi.
everyone, welcome.
Hello.
I'm Katrina.
And Brenda here.
Hi, we're going to take you through now the new products from our new product catalogue for January and look at some exciting things that you've got to work with in the upcoming year. So we'll start off with new products. I already said that. So this is our new Cheers to the New Year catalogue. You can see Brenda's got it there. A fantastic little size. Now it's a limited time only items are in here, and there's some new products that are going to be around for a long time to come. This booklet starts on January the 4th, and the end of the promotion is February the 3rd. Now it's going to start popping in orders as of tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow.
21st
So you'll start
December, depending on when you're listening to
it's almost Christmas. But we'll also have a PDF available for you. We'll be putting that in the NVO. No, we'll put it on the YL Distributors Facebook page and the Young Living Entrepreneurs page, which we'll talk a little bit about later on. But that's enough. Let's get started on with the new product. So first up, what do we have, Brenda?
First of all, we've got a new diffuser. It's the bamboo diffuser, and it's $137.95 wholesale. And it comes with a complimentary bottle of lemon and lavender. And some of the features of this diffuser, it contains an LED light, which gives it a beautiful ambience, especially for low light. We've got an example here. You can see
without the light on.
Yeah, you can see it has that elegant bamboo-inspired design. Nice sort of angles there. 2 timer settings, one for 4 hours, one for 1 hour, and it's for a room of up to about 30 square meters. So nice here in the office. It also, as I mentioned, also already comes with lavender and lemon, and is available with the promotion from the 4th of January.
For this, think about the bamboo diffuser as well. I mean, coming in for a month with those essential oils added in as well. It's a fantastic tie-in to the new year. If you think about in January, we have the Chinese New Year. So there's kind of going to be a lot of Chinese themes going around, especially in the major cities. It's the year of the rooster, I believe, this year. So you can look up and see what that means for you. But people often during that time of year, they like to feng shui the house, clear the house. But also the same for our new year. It tends to be a time of clearing out and bringing in new things. So you can kind of tie that bamboo-inspired design into what's happening in the new year.
And the good news is, voila,
it also comes with the new PSK. You'll find the bamboo diffuser in that, again, as of launch date January the 4th. So another great reason to be bringing people on board. It's $264 with $100 PV. So you'll be able to... 100 PV, sorry, still learning the lingo, with 100 PV. So you'll be able to start enrolling on that kit as of January the 4th, which really also ties into what's also happening with Young Living here in December, but also into January. And that really is what we're all about, and that's the spirit of sharing. So again, taking on board this time of year where, it's New Year, people start making New Year's resolutions, they have goals, they have outcomes. I want a new job, I want to earn some more money, I want to get fit, I want to spend more time with my children, I want to go on holidays. Well, all of those we can address through Young Living, either through the product or through the business opportunity. So what a better time to take than in the new year than to pick up the phone and start talking to people who you really know that you can support and give a solution to. We'll come back to that later on. So what else is new in January?
All right, so as you can see on your screen, the next promotion is for a limited time only. This is just for the promotional period, 4th of January to 3rd of February. And it's a beautiful Dalmatian aromatic oil collection. So just so you're aware, Dalmatia is a region of Croatia. So it has a long history, and it has, anyone who's been to Croatia and some of those who went on the Mediterranean cruise. I also went there for raindrop training when the farm was launched. So we have one of our farms there in that Croatia area, that split region, and our farm is called the Dalmatia Farm. And so it's just so ancient. Even the landscape looks really old, and the palace is amazing. It's split. It's just such we just don't get that kind of history here in Australia. And so there's these 3 oils that are now being grown along with the helichrysum from our Dalmatia farm in Croatia, and they put together this beautiful collection. And so I'm just going to go through a couple of three of the oils which are in this kit. So the first one is the Bay Laurel, and it has a crisp, sweet, uplifting aroma with a rich and woodsy hint of eucalyptol. I think that'll be beautiful, the woodsy ones. And it's great to add to shampoos, lotions and skin creams to encourage healthy scalp and skin, or you can use it with marjoram or Orthosport massage oil and apply it topically in a beautiful foot massage. Or alternatively, you can diffuse it with lemon and tangerine or peppermint and create this environment that we're talking about, particularly for the new year, that's inspiring and energetic. We're going to need that
those people,
January.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking, going, and for those who have decided fitness is it for the new year, well, then they need some marjoram, don't they? We'll have a few
Yes. So the Dalmatian juniper now, it's a fresh, smooth, subtle, grounded and earthy aroma. So that sounds beautiful. Diffuse it alone or with the other oils in the collection for an uplifting aroma. Add to your V6 oil and apply topically for a nighttime skin toner. Or add to Digize peppermint or ginger and apply to the belly region or topically to enjoy an aromatic refresher following meals. And then finally we have the sage, which most of us recognise that fragrance, rich, herbaceous, clarifying and uplifting. Used during meditation to invite a sense of clarity and enhance your spiritual efforts. Apply topically with Ortho Ease massage oil to enjoy relaxing, grounding massage. Or add to your favourite Young Living skincare products for an added boost of clarity and refinement. So a beautiful collection there, available now in January.
And also I was thinking about sage, because I used to use, or I still do use sage, a sage stick.
Like the American
I was introduced to that when I lived in Canada. So every time I move into a new home or at the beginning of the new year, I always do this around the Chinese New Year as I go to my home with my sage stick. So I'm thinking I can pop this now in my diffuser.
Clear
let the old stuff out and bring in welcome in the new stuff.
I mean, that's a ritual that we don't really have in Australia, but when you adopt that, it can have a really powerful effect, can't it?
Makes spring cleaning worthwhile.
The next product in our new catalogue is the larger size of the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. Now, it's not available in January, but we're hoping for late January, early February that this will be coming and it'll be permanently with us. It does have the pump, so it's beautifully convenient, larger size hand purifier for those places around the home or office or wherever where you just want a larger one. So
and I was thinking about this too, with it being the waterless hand purifier, and thinking about how often I leave things, like I have a small one in my bag, but if I don't take it into the house or if I'm in work, then where is it? So, people can have one of these in a car. If you've got kids, you're always looking for stuff to have in your car. Plus, I believe, does it have peppermint in it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's great for that kind of re-energizing while you're driving and feeling a bit tired. We're talking this morning about camping.
Yes.
Or having one in your kitchen, having one at the office. So thinking about when you're, talking to people about this, making it convenient for them so they're not leaving it somewhere else. So, pick up a couple of these and have them in the different places that you need them.
Take them to work.
Yeah. You can have a large one and a couple of the small ones too.
Yeah. And somebody mentioned that it's good as a deodorant as well.
Yeah, we did this morning.
The camping idea. So that's a wonderful addition to our Thieves range. Next we have a limited time only, the lavender foaming hand soap. And this also comes with the pump. It cleanses and conditions your hands without leaving dryness or irritation. Of course, we love our lavender for that reason. It's infused with lavender essential oil, vitamin E and aloe, and is effective and gentle even for sensitive skins. And the tip is to follow it up with the lavender hand and body lotion. And, to get the full effect, you could use the lavender lip balm as well, keep going.
And it's just such an easy thing to think about when you're talking to your other members or you're talking to your team. Is, you know, who loves lavender? What have they already got that's lavender? And they'll want to add this to their collection of lavender things too. And again, you know, one for work and one for home, or one for the office, or
One for grandma.
one for grandma. Forget grandma.
Now the next one, lots of people have been asking for this, and we're very proud to announce that we will have it in stock permanently from January. It's the Manuka oil, which Manuka is a native to New Zealand. It's also found here in Australia though. It is also known as the New Zealand tea tree, although obviously it's different to our Melaleuca Australian tea tree. And it supports the appearance of healthy looking skin and can be added to your favourite skincare products. Although the Maoris used it for a lot more things, and I'd encourage you to search online for some of its other uses, which you'll find plentiful, and a wonderful addition to your skincare range and even young people's skincare range, if you get my drift. So yeah.
Do your research.
Do your research. Oh, here's the beautiful Shutran shave cream. I'm going to buy this myself, even though it's got male scents in it. It's a new addition to our men's range, I suppose. $32.45 wholesale, and is also or currently part of the men's grooming kit in the Christmas catalogue. And it, let me tell you a little bit about it, because it's amazing. It's made with pure essential oil, of course, and moisturising botanicals. Shutran Shave Cream delivers an incredibly close, smooth shave, and it combines hydrating palm, grapeseed and olive oils, naturally derived vitamin E complex, and mango and cocoa butter. It's a luxurious cream that provides a frictionless glide to reduce razor burn and nicks. And it's scented with our invigorating tea tree and Shutran essential oils. It does really leave the skin feeling soft and silky and smelling fabulous. Any other additional information, I think? No harsh or drying or irritating chemicals, obviously, just pure essential oils and natural botanicals with that beautiful Shutran masculine aroma.
Sounds good.
Okay, so the next thing is a wonderful opportunity for our Australia Day promotion, and it's the necklace. You can see that there on your screen. It has the Young Living logo with the map of Australia, including Tasmania, and it's available for a limited time only. So in addition to the necklace, you get your choice of a purification, a release, or an Australian blue, and so the prices vary according to which oil you choose.
So I can show you, I've got the necklace on actually,
give us a demo.
just to see where.
It's around the other way.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I thought it looked a bit. There
it's
you go.
nice,
just
sort
a
of
nice
relatively
yeah.
high up, so you get that wafting.
And you can make it higher up depending on where you.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and it's got pads in it.
Yeah. Apparently, it's got a black pad and a white pad.
So that's what it says on the label.
So you can make it higher up if you want to.
Yeah, and they are designed. Let's just tell you, highly absorbent, keeping your scent for days. They're washable, saving money and waste, and customise your look with black or white pads. So, having said that, I hope that's in there. You can open it
While
up.
you're talking, I shall check it out.
All right, good. All right, let me tell you about purification. Some of you already know about purification, obviously, but for those of you who are a bit newer, there you go, it is.
One white pad.
White
Oh.
and one black.
pad.
And beautiful quality stainless steel, I believe it is, that doesn't corrode with the essential oils. So let's have a look at purification. So ditch overpowering and harsh chemical-based sprays and keep your home smelling fresh and beautiful and clean with Young Living's Purification Essential Oil. This blend is made up of 6 essential oils for the ultimate weapon against odours. So it contains citronella, lavandin, lemongrass, rosemary, myrtle and tea tree, and they work together to create this refreshing, bright scent that keeps you and your family happy and comfortable. So you never need to feel embarrassed by bad odours from cooking. And honestly, when you fry up some meat or something, it can reek and
Smells
linger.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Your laundry, pets, and anything life throws your way, diffuse it throughout your house for a more targeted approach. You can also do some of these suggestions that I'm about to give you. So diffuse for 1 hour 3 times daily, that's one option. Or create an on-the-go air freshener with a spray bottle with distilled water and purification, and just spritz it around your house or the bathroom, according to the need. Keep it in a bag.
I don't know what you're saying, Brenda.
the toilets.
Oh, okay.
Keep it in your bag to refreshen up offices, public restrooms, hotel rooms, and cars. You can directly inhale, obviously. Add a few drops to laundry to give your wash a great smelling boost. Refresh linens with a spritz of purification diluted with distilled water, or place a few drops on cotton balls and stash them wherever necessary, the car, the cupboards, the drawers, air vents, or even your shoes, your shoe section in your cupboard. Use in the car with a USB diffuser like the Orb diffuser, for example, to eliminate lingering scents of fast food trips, not that you guys do fast food trips, or the soccer carpool. You can also apply 2 to 4 drops directly on the skin. Dilution's not required. Maybe if you have sensitive skin, you may want to dilute slightly, or dilute 1 drop with 1 drop of V6 vegetable oil, and then apply to a desired area of the body, or use as a relaxing massage oil. So heaps of uses for purification. You just, have 5 of them in the house, 1 in the car, and 1 in the office, and 1 in the cupboard, so you can have that ongoing. The next one is release. Release is one of our favourites. It's in the feelings kit as well. It's for emotional release and emotional balance, and it's a blend with a relaxing aroma that facilitates the ability to let go of anger and frustration. And being Christmas time right now, trying to find parks, trying to get around town, trying to get all those presents done, it's a good one to have in a cotton ball in the air vent in your car. And then Australian Blue, it's a powerful aromatic essence that unites ancient Aboriginal wisdom with today's scientific knowledge about essential oils to uplift and inspire the mind and the heart. So it's an exotic essential oil blend with sweet, earthy undertones, responsible for its calming and stabilising effects. So beautifully grounding, stabilising, calming, relaxing, all these wonderful things that help with that sort of nervousness and stress. It also contains the fabulous blue cypress, which comes from our partner distillery in the Northern Territory. And it's produced, so its botanical name, which I can't pronounce, it comes from beautiful Australia, so it has that Australian connection. So the blue cypress is actually a blue oil, giving it that blue colour.
So that kind of makes the Australia Day connection really strong.
Yeah, it does, yeah. There you go. And then also a couple of gift items for you. A collectible set of a 2 gigabyte USB and a Young Living branded pen for $31.50. Also, we have this pen, which if you were at Lindsay Merino, you would have got one of these. Certainly the ones that I attended, we were handing them out. And it's just $4, and when you press the light, you get this Young Living logo coming up on the screen, which is quite fun. Finally, we have an announcement that Ninja is coming back. We're looking at around February that we'll have this back in stock. It's the same formula, different packaging, and I believe slightly cheaper.
Yeah, I think the price on here, we're looking at that because that's the existing price.
That's the existing price
from the past, yeah.
So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So as you know, or I believe you know, I'll just reiterate, there's just 35 calories per can, and the ingredients include this black pepper and lime essential oils, which gives it its zing. wolfberry puree and white tea extract for a berry-infused citrus drink with a little kick. And it's guilt-free refreshment, basically. And the background behind it, it was inspiration for Gary Young. He was on the farm when he was working those long days and craving a cool drink after hours in the fields. And he looked for a refreshing solution and found only what you're aware of, and that's those energy drinks and soft drinks filled with artificial ingredients, heaps of sugar and preservatives, and full, over-processed, over-caffeinated energy drinks. So he decided to make something new, and this is where we came up with the Ningxia Zing, which is no artificial colours, flavours or preservatives, and only 35 calories a can. So it's for busy mums and on-the-go lifestyles, and I think the branding now, the packaging, really sort of reflects and appeals to that market. So, it's get out there again and the advice you would give to present it to people again as an alternative to what they're currently drinking. And if you want to know more about that, there is a webinar that I did earlier this year, I think, on energy drinks in the virtual office, which provides you with some research and some information about what is actually in some of those over-caffeinated, highly chemicalized products out there in the market. So check that out.
Yeah, I mean, if you can arm yourself with that information, then you're able to present a better solution to people when they're looking for different options. So go do some research and find that, and then you're ready to go with this.
I actually gave the Zing to my nephew, who's a carpenter and a tradie, works on sites. And of course, some of those guys are the worst. They drink those.
Yeah.
They don't drink any water, and they drink those caffeinated beverages all day. And he really loved it. So I was quite impressed about that. We also have a story from Sarah, our social media lady, who I'm sure you've met. And she was sharing about the Shutran shave cream. We gave a sample to our PR guy, and he used it. He has a bald head. And he had, for the first time, he said, in 20 years, he didn't have bumps and red splotches and so on. So he's hooked. He's an advocate now. So I think it's got that beautiful, rich, creamy experience, which, men get. But we can try it too.
It's a good testimonial. It's always good to get testimonials. So again, get people trying things and then share those stories with people when you're talking about other products.
They're great Facebook posts, actually, those stories. Yeah.
So now we've taken you through what's new in the first month, and just for you now, it's having a look at, well, what are my pre and what are my post-New Year actions? So what can you start doing now before the New Year, and then follow up on within the New Year? So start thinking about the members in your team, your family members, your friends, people who maybe have not yet members with Young Living, who would be interested in those products, or who may have talked about setting up new goals, or who may have be stressed out in their job, or who may have young kids and want to be at home more with them, or who may be looking for more well-being in their life, or a fitter lifestyle, or to exercise, or we've all got them. We've all got friends who talk about these things. Have a think about who those are, because what you are really is a conduit to match what people are looking for with what Young Living has to offer, and you're providing them a solution. The other thing you can start looking at is creating 3 Facebook posts now, which you can put onto your Facebook page, and you can time it to go out 2nd of January, so right in the new year, around the 6th of January and around the 14th of January. So these would want to be kind of lifestyle posts around health, well-being, fitness, not necessarily a product that you're selling, but more around the lifestyle, and engaging people in wanting to share and to like it. And then when you're seeing people engaging and sharing and liking it, they're the people that you private message to have those conversations with. Also, this is a great time of the year to reconnect with people, in the new year, connecting back maybe with some customers, maybe with some team members who you've not spoken to in a while, and wishing them a new year, and just finding out, what are your goals for the new year? What would you like to see happening a year from now in your life? Or what's your favorite product that you've used in the past year? Or what is it you'd love to know more about? So just having some really kind of discovery questions with them. And then you're able to find out a little bit more about them and match, what we have in our new catalogue, or maybe what we already have that's existing, to support them.
Can I have something?
Yeah, add to it.
It's really nice in January to run a little workshop for team members, close family and friends even, on creating a vision board. And for those of you who've done that with the Entrepreneurs Facebook page, you know enough now to help other people do it as well. And it's such a great thing. People are really in the headspace for it, and it's such an easy thing to do. Just get everyone to bring magazines along and work them through the process of creating a vision board or a treasure map. I call mine my treasure map. So that's another idea.
Great. Yeah, I mean, and that ties into the last thing. What workshops are you planning, or can you plan around these new products, or around the ideas of fitness and health, well-being, earning extra income? What can you create in your new year to kickstart and start that new year off? Because what you do now and in January is really going to set the scene for what's going to happen within your Young Living and sharing that, and within your business for the rest of the year. So there's just some ideas, but you can brainstorm with your own upline leaders in your groups that you go to. Get on the phone and talk to your upline leader one-on-one. And they've got plenty of ideas because they've all been where you are, and they can support you and have lots of ideas of where to move forward. Now, you also might want to go into this Facebook page here. You can see the address at the bottom. I invite you to go on and to like it, because moving forward from January, we're going to be communicating all our promotions, training, business updates, price, stock, outages, images, any kind of information that we want you to know is always going to be channeled through the YL Distributor Facebook page. So our Facebook page that we have right now, our front-facing Facebook page, this is going to become more of a lifestyle, more of an information sharing, educational piece. We won't be doing distributor information on that, because this is a page that the general public comes across, and we want them to be engaged and see the face of Young Living, and not bog them down with, we've got a stock update or this price has changed. They don't need to know that, but you do. You need that information. So go in and like this. Right now there are some things on there. Go and check in the files section, because we'll be putting files in there of different things, and definitely we're going to be popping the recording of this in. We'll get a PDF of that New Year catalogue, and that'll be going in there too. So this needs to be your best friend for communication moving forward.
And also for their questions, rather than putting that on our public page, which we don't want people researching Young Living to see our what's in stock, what's out of stock. You can put your comments on that page as well, and that's a little bit more professional for us to keep that more private. It isn't a secret group or a closed group, it's a public group.
Yeah, it's a public group.
So that's the place for those kinds of comments.
And also, pass this on to your team members. And remembering always, first point of call, if you've got any question about anything, it's always member services, because that's what they're there to give you the answers and to find the answers out for you. And that's your first point of call in doing that. But, all of the questions and support, Yahoos and championings all belong on that page there. So here we have our Royal Sandwood Farm experience. Just wanted to talk a little bit to that. There we go. Sounds like a dream come true. Well, it really doesn't need to be a dream. I know a lot of you have been working on the Young Living Entrepreneurs page and started creating, or have created your vision boards. They've been up. And we know that once you create that vision and you put it out there, then the universe will work with you to get that. The key thing is you need to do the work too. So you need to be always one step ahead and showing that you're actively engaged in achieving what it is you want. So we'd love to invite everyone to come with us to the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Farm experience. This will be around September. And the promotion to get there starts running January to June 2017. So if you've always thought about being on a beach with tropical sunsets and the sound of waves gently rolling towards the shore while you inhale the scent of summery sweetness, then you want to be there. And you don't want to be there on your own. You want to come with your team. You want to lock on with your team members and get yourself ranking up to be there all together, because that journey and that experience shared just magnifies everything. So you're going to be exposed to things that you wouldn't normally be exposed to. I mean, when I go on holiday, I'm not going to go flying over volcanoes. I'm not going to have helicopter rides. I'm not going to be, wined and dined along the way. So really, to get on board on one of these trips, you're giving yourself a trip of a lifetime. So you want to register in the virtual office. And again, that registration is a commitment to yourself that you're going to make that happen. And you're going to be there sharing our experience with other Young Living members. There are ways in which you can get partners there. So that's all part of the promotion. And we've got our description here of our silver qualifications. Now, I'm not going to go into detail in this because there's a few different ways you can make it, and it's much easier for us to address this on a separate webinar, or contact me. And if you want to find me, you call member services and ask to speak to me, but also speaking with the upline because they're starting to get a good handle on this as well. So together we'll figure out how you're going to set your goal, what your goal is, and how to get you there. So love to have you on board. You know, get yourself a Hawaiian buddy. We're going to have an event here in Sydney on January the 16th called Aloha. Let's make going to Hawaii a reality event. Just created this last night. Haven't really told anyone about it, but we're going to be there and we're going to have some fun with whoever turns up. We're going to make it a fun night. It's also going to be about training, about the basics of what you need to do, some inspiration from people who've been on these events and have done the work to get there. Let's have a bit of a Hawaiian dress theme. So, you know, you may be having a frangipani in your hair, or you may want to go full kit and caboodle. That's fine. We don't mind. We'll have some fun with it. Grass skirts, yes, if you want. And if you're not in Sydney, no worries. Like, why don't you connect with your upline leaders? Why don't you connect with your team? Make your own Aloha reality event. Get everyone to Hawaii. You can have it in your home. You can have pineapple juice and mix your red drinks. You might just want to have a one-on-one conversation with your upline leader. But we're also going to look at Zooming this call, or having some way in which we can have live interaction. We're not sure how that's going to look, or how we do it. Facebook Live maybe, but you know what, we're going to give it a go. So we'll give it a go so we can try to get as many people participating on the night as possible. So stay tuned for more information on that, but feel free to go out and make your own things happen as well.
Yeah, and finally, for those of you who are not yet aware, next month we're starting monthly product training and monthly business training. So the first one is on the 10th of January at 7 p.m. Sydney time. It's the same link that you connected to get on this webinar. And if you didn't get on this webinar, if you're watching this recording, then it'll be on the distributor Facebook page we just mentioned. It will be on the entrepreneurs Facebook page, and it'll be in the virtual office, in the member news area, and so on. So it's you know, it's a Zoom webinar, so the room size is limited. So, you know, it's not for the absolute masses. It's mainly for you guys, your business builders. You're wanting to grow young living business, and you need to have some more product information. So not only will we have information on the products there that you can listen to, but also some hints and techniques for selling the product, interaction with members in the audience who will share how they use it, and some additional hints and tips that will come through along the way as well. And in the business training, there'll be recognition, there'll be guest speakers. So, for example, a gold from Young Living, we've got 2 golds speaking.
We've got Jen Gallagher. This is on January 24th. This is a business one. So Jen Gallagher is going to talk about, I'm going to call it what to do when the shiny, bright thing takes you off your goals. And we've got Naomi Dyer is going to talk to us about, I think the top 5 I think we came up with. What are the top 5 things people make goals on in the new year, and then how to connect that into our business. So a plus with recognition, and who knows what else. We'll figure things out as we go along. But like Brenda said, the platform is limited, I think, to 100 attendees. However, that doesn't mean that you couldn't set up a night at home with your team or some other people and all get on the webinar together, because only one of you needs to register, but the rest of you can be on board and watch it. Or maybe these nights happen to be your training nights. Well, make the webinar part of it, or it's recorded, so you can always bring it into your training room as well afterwards. So there's different ways that you can use this, but if you can use this as a tool to get your other members and your support team and your buddies together, then that's going to work well for you. Or you watch it and then afterwards you have your own webinar and you discuss what's happened. So it's really a tool for you to take beyond what we're going to offer you as well.
And that's it from us.
That is it from us. So thank you all for participating. It's been great to have you come on board and watch this first product webinar. And we look forward to seeing you in the new year. Have a fantastic Christmas, have a fantastic New Year's, and keep those thoughts on the back burner about how you're going to help create solutions to people in 2017. Take care now. Bye.
Thanks. Merry Christmas. Bye.